Hola, coconut buddies. Irvina here, and I think the flood is coming, so talk to any of your flood specialists that might help you with any flooding ideas that you might need to keep personal things and protect your mailings and things like that there too. And don't forget to push the like button and the subscribe button. It'll give you updates as I'm going through ideas and giving you more ideas of my lifestyle and helping you out too. Hopefully these will help you there. So with this one here too, these are old popcorn containers. I just did a run. I wasn't sure if they had a seal. I could feel somewhat of a seal on the lid, so I decided to have a test run here. See if you know what floats for you. And like these water bottles, they can be great because you can still find them. So you have a little air pocket there. They can float there too. Even these food jars too, they have a little bit of seal there too. They somewhat float too. And then like these did not. They were kind of did their own thing there. See, it's sunny side up. I didn't like that. It didn't have a very good float for me. And you know, if there's salt water here, we're about the salt water. You don't want things to have rusty ideas. So this is not such a great idea. Where this is a plastic old popcorn container, hopefully the salt will not corrode it. And paper towels can be great too. The big roll paper towel did not work for me in there. It did not fit in these bags I could afford for the moment there. But, you know, make other single ones in there too. Single wrapped up sealed bags there too, of food bags. And freezer bags, I think, are better. But, you know, have a couple there because you can be all thumbs there. You don't want to have them all soaked. And these can be great for if you're drying your hair. It's not that they're soaking wet, but if they're damp, you can dry off the dampness there too. And like here, I wasn't too sure. This is an old popcorn container too. But I put a food handler's glove in there, and then I wrapped up a lot of oatmeal with salt here on the bottom there. I put salt on the bottom, so make sure you have your iodized salt, you know, and that's how it can be spelled too if you're not sure which one you're talking about. I always thought there was two different types of salt there. So I put iodized salt in the bottom of the bag, double bagged them, and put the oatmeal in there too, where this is ready to eat peanuts, and it's candy coated. That's all I had right now. So I don't recommend having sugars when there's a natural disaster. You need to be as as possible, as good nutrients and such there. And I'm going to see a big coconut floats. So I know certain things. Pumpkins float in water. Look at that. I remember now. I've seen them in one of those TV shows. Coconuts do float. So that can be good electrolytes. Remember, you can crack them. You have enough energy where, you know, you might be out of energy or too cold to move. Have things that are easy to work with, where a coconut might not be a good thing for you to be using too much energy. And like I said, you know, the water bottles, they can be great for if you have to put other things in there too, like this is the powdered milk. This is a container too. You know, I told you before, the round ones can roll away. This is a square-ish one, you know, and it has a little bit more floating capabilities. This is the baby milk too. So if you're not sure if the weight ratio is good, this is floating above water, and there's contrast in colors where when it's flooding, it can be mighty dark colors. You might want to have dark, light colors, or like this has the black and white to it. You can see it maybe in the flooding waters there too. And like this one here, I had a bag full of, this is for a cell phone case. You can get waterproof floating pouches for your cell phones. And like I made this into a bag, so it has maybe my Irvina's personals. So you can find the bag if it's all sealed up, and it can be floating too. And what is it there? All kinds of things that you can, you know, if you have to send this off, you might have your whole name and number. You might have that on you and your cell phone on you. And could be a location device too, other than your personalized stuff there too. And like if you have lady stuff, if you could get a couple bags, do single bags, because you could be all thumbs in the cold weather or in a desperate situation there too. Tell your not all thumbs, you know, make 7 count or a daily count bags that can float too. And you know, floss, I need my floss. I need my baby doll. My dad gave me that baby doll, so I needed those there too. And you might need important papers and stamps to mail off later on, before, during, or after that such there. And hair bands. Have hair bands too, because you don't want your hair to wrap around you and get it away from your face there, so it doesn't wrap around your neck or your face. So like this one here, I'll have, whoopsie, well, a hairband here and 2 or 3 rubber bands too, so if my friend or family next to me might need a hairband, I've got a couple extra, and I kept it on the back here too. So Also, if you're going to hit your head, you don't want to hit your head. This head has helped me before, having a bun all wrapped up in a ponytail, and it didn't hit my head, didn't crack my head up, and actually cushioned my head. So, you know, protect your head too, and definitely have distracting things too for little ones there. I remember one time she had a nightmare, and I had her look up to the ceiling where she had made a snowflake, and I asked her to explain how she made that snowflake, and she remembered her teacher and her fun time making that there too. And oh, rocks too. Have rocks in your your packet too, because you can put them, boil them, and then set them aside, let them steam dry, and then put them in your socks or boots loosely, not tightly. You don't want to trap any heat and the moisture there, so that the moisture can escape. And like if you're in a vehicle too, don't trap that hot air too, because the hot moisture needs to escape if you are last resort living out of your car too. And that moisture has to escape whether you're in the house or the vehicle you're in there. And make sure your meds too. Your meds are in a flotation device. Make sure it's not in a sunny container where it can be sun exposed. So talk to your doctor about that there too. And matches too. Have your waterproof matches, and slow strike your flints too. Keep them together. Don't get them lost and separated from each other there. And oh yeah, plumber's tape. You can use plumber's tape around bottles, so practice with that too. I've done things like that with all the other containers too. And like the water bottles, I can tell you, they're the best things to redo other containers, other powder drinks and things like that there too. If you have to mix those into a separate bottle, mix other drinks in other bottles, and it went poof, and almost exploded there too. So water bottles can be wonderful to have in your collection of your emergency kits. And definitely have your airtight sealed containers. There are 5-gallon buckets that have separate lids you can buy for your 5-gallon buckets that can seal off the water and air too. So get your goodies there. I think you can get those at the farm stores and home hardware stores there. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and take care.